Zoe can be really potent, although I still feel like Senna and Kench late game, you just can't crack them. We've seen so many teams using this combo so effectively in late game teamfights to just become unmovable.
True, but if Schalke cannot start to burst down these members, you've got a slow and steady team comp from Misfits with the Ashe, with the front line necessary to protect her. It is time for our second game of the day. Schalke no fear versus Misfits to make sure that this one can get shredded down. Clean early teamwork from Misfits.
Yeah, and good early objective control. The early Drakes have never been the problem for Misfits. Again, lines are, that definitely feels bad. But at this point, I think Kabi's just like happy to be back in Europe. And this team hasn't had a lot of time as Razork.
Huge level advantage to flash forward, though. Just a little bit too late on that one. It's just walking him down now. Razork needs to make his way out to safety.
The
flash forward, the tongue, the finish, the first blood. Gilius on the map. Uh-oh, now Fevin is going to use that stolen flash to make it out to safety. No real pressure here, but good pickup for Schalke.
I like how you say, uh-oh, Zoe, no kill pressure, ruining fun.
She's going to get kill pressure. Grab this Herald. Misfits moving up to the top side of the map for the swap, but just DOS so far. So good heads-up play to go for the 8-minute Herald, something we see very frequently, but not going for the power play, get a bit more gold into his own pockets. Razork now moving up, will be spotted by a ward here, but Abadage sleepy now. The kick not going to connect. Flash getting him out just in time. Fevin, of course, has the stolen flash, though. In comes the Orin as well. There's no way Abadage makes it out of this one. The pull back, not nearly enough. Now Gilius is on the way, too, and Odoamne trying to find a way back in. Razork trying to escape, but it will not happen. Sleepy Kennen is going to get chunked away. Dan wants to turn it, but Dreams is there just in time. An absolute messy back and forth. Gilius still in the area. The body block's there, but so many resources burned by both sides. At the end of the day, just the 1-for-1. Advantage, and it's the reason that Misfits are now taking Cloud, because they are getting Cloud, and that's good news. That's the second redemption in a row that Fevin has managed to find, though, so rolling good here in the old Zoe slot machine. By a single basic ability cooldown, which is massive.
I mean, that's if DOS is using it defensively rather than aggressively, which then means Dan needs to be on form for this hard engage.
Okay, ulti coming in. They know Gilius is here as well. Gilius can just push ult. They want to finish the one off. Now he's going back in, and Senna ult comes in across the map. Definitely Misfits biting off more than they can chew. Abadage now moving in, pulls him back on the shockwave, unstoppable for the Orn, but Dan paces it towards the enemy anyway, and double kill for Odo. That's got to be the worst possible thing that could have happened in that play.
I'm going to say, well played.
I got to say, this is where Senna feels like a better version of Ashe, because while her wave clear is worse, while her damage scales a little bit differently, that global ultimate very much feels global, whereas Ashe's global ultimate never really does, unless you're prey.
And then you get to see this, where Neon is just punching Kabe repeatedly in the mouth.
Right, they're going to flash out on that one.
Oh,
locked up. Not looking good for Dan. He's going to try anyway. This Devour still hasn't been used yet. He's just there. Might as well try to pressure out. In the meantime, Odoamne is taking a tower on the top side. There's no third Drake for Misfits, and well,
for Misfits, it was kind of like the cherry on top for their early game. Odo is now in a perfect position to just absolutely destroy them on that front.
Yeah, right now he's trying to absolutely destroy Dan. With the help of his buddy Gilius, it's going to look pretty damn easy. We saw the gold chart just moments ago, and right now they're just hitting them with their wallets. Nothing for Dan to do there, but getting caught out like that.
Because they've already beaten them once. They would need to even the head-to-head to SK and Vitality. So they have the option. We'll see if they get the Orn ultimate. They're anti-fun. I hate them.
Tom Kench.
I hate them.
Pull back, though. That's a beautiful shockwave. Are you kidding me? I didn't even see the ball, and it looks like Misfits didn't either. Abadage now zooming in. Fevin running for his hills. Whew.
I love her. That is a great shockwave. That ability feels so good to watch. Oh, that was Abba's best play all split. Chunks out Misfits. Misfits throw everything. They fish. They don't get it because Tom Kench ruins games, hates him, delete him from the game. And that means they get the mid tower. We talked about how they really needed these Drakes to start stacking up. Boom.
Access to the enemy jungle, which is big because it means more souls for Senna, which means more effective damage output for Senna on top of all the extra farm she can now grab for herself. And pretty much everything that
point of the game, Fevin could maybe make like a pretty critical pick. Maybe that starts swinging things around for them, but outside Kabe, you can't be there.
Yep, okay, that's just going to be it. This combo is brutal. Odoamne flashing, getting vision, using the ult, bam, bam, bam. Gilius leaps in. Another kill for Gilius as well, which means even more lethality items.
Need to be in the mid lane to really hoover that one up. Unlike other AD carries like the Ezreals, the Tristanas of old, who can just chill out in those side lanes and then kind of dash to safety, Ashe does not get that luxury. We saw Perks just get bodied by Alfari on the Malphite in a similar instance, and Kabe can't be anywhere with a fed Nocturne and Kennen.
Kench player.
Dreams is really underrated.
Dreams is really good. Like we said before, though, like we've been saying most of this split, we want to see him on a playmaker, but this game, it feels just fine to have him on a Tahm Kench. Denies all the playmaking that Misfits are trying to bring to the table, and we're watching Misfits slowly but surely bleed out. Here's our opportunity for one shot. Arrow comes in, maximum range. There's no follow-up whatsoever, but then arrow connected, so we'll give him a golf clap.
No follow-up, totally fine. Walks it off, and meanwhile, okay.
Ooh, but I like this. I didn't understand exactly why I was going for Death Cap so early. I would have normally liked Flat Pen or some Sork Shoes.
It's because of Born.
16. That's what I've got for you. And honestly, Frost Current, this is just like Misfits are dead men walking at this point in the game. Zeals, he's running around in the back line.
This has not been a going-in game.
He has to peel the Nocturne and the Kennen away from his backliners.
This has been passively watching yourself lose the game.
Which, the good news, stats
Okay,
in the
here we
trunk
go,
bubble.
Bebevin.
Goes golden, but he can still get the setup. Oda name chunked down. That's the miracle that they were potentially looking for. Dreams is now overextended. Misfits, it's your time to shine. Headbutt pulverized. Tahm Kench can't eat himself. But now, Nocturne going in. If they can turn this one here, they can still hold on to the game. The flash out, they're managing to escape. The kicks are coming through, but still, Tahm Kench just too tanky. The shockwave won't be flashed away. The Ash coming in. Where's the arrow going to go? Kave walking around the wall, trying to line it up. The perfect shot. Will it connect? No! Not like this. Gilius unstoppable on the back line. Misfits will get one back. That's a shutdown for Kave. Schalke debating if they should continue pushing forward. It is a 3v5 right now, so maybe not the best choice, but Schalke, they still want to do it. The absolute Mad Lads, what are they doing? They're still going to push forward. That is a lot of confidence. They know every major cooldown has been burned, but Doss just gets to turn it back. Are you kidding me? Are we playing baseball? Are we just going to throw back and forth for the entirety of this game? It looks like no, because Neon still trying to turn this one around. Neon trying to shred him down, but it's not going to work. Misfits, I can't believe it. You find the fight. The TP's now coming in.
Yeehaw!
Grab your party hats. Grab your clown noses. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a fiesta. And for Misfits, it's exactly what they needed to come back. But for Schalke, what are you doing?
Proving a point, Dracos. Okay. Power match. We had to see it eventually. No one beats Ash 7 times in a row.
Well, there's not enough time to break down that fight before another fight's going to start. This time the arrow connects. This time Dreams is nowhere in the area. But it's only the Orn hitting the priority target, which means Neon gets slim. Big off across the team. Kave's got it just like that. Ball's back in Schalke's court. Nobody can throw just it all away. Schalke just too far ahead. Beating him down with the wallets here. The double kill comes through for Gilius. Radler trying to basically work his way out of this one, but the Tahm Kench hand delivering a kill into the hands. Nobody. Double kill for Gilius will come through. Radler comes out and push.
Get out. He's got the speed. Orn is going to chase the entire way while
Okay, we're back to an 8K goldie for Schalke. So normally it's restored. At least your status quo in this game. Good attempt again by Misfits. Like it's do or die. Because if you couldn't kill the individual members already, we're going to sure a lot more.
Look at this little dude right in there. Okay, that's not Will.
Oh, that's what one man's point though. Golden spotted out. Oh, but it might not matter. In goes the Nocturne. It's just a far end. The Nocturne is just so far ahead. There's nothing they can do. Odawane desperate to get into the fight, but he doesn't have the flash. Now Misfits want to turn. Schalke's going to hit through the Kave and Feather's are still in touch. Odawane going forward, but he's not really hitting anyone of importance. Slow, steady team fight. Schalke still able to win the day. Big damage on the Neon though. Bevin has to run for the hills with Dreams. It doesn't matter who he's playing. He's still an aggressive support. Leaps in. Now flashing over the wall. Dreams. A man without fear. The Tahm Kench hungry for a meal. He's going to grab a kill of his own. Gifts it over to Neon. And Schalke, no fear, are going to take the game. Misfits from 5-7. Remember, they could have been 7-5 if they cleaned out those Fnatic games. Instead, now they will be 5-8 as Schalke will move up to 3-10 and prove themselves worthy here in the LEC. After a brief interlude of whatever this is. Diving Razzle.
Oh no. Schalke proving that they are not the worst team in the LEC. The scoreboard is a lie. They've taken down the Kings, and now they've taken down the Rabbits. Schalke are truly playing Blue Shell and here to ruin people's dreams, as well as keep the miracle run alive.